So for today, let me preface by saying that this is going to be a tough workout, but keep pushing the reps, keep giving me what you got, because I promise in this 30 minutes, you're gonna get more out of this than you would doing an hour of cardio or running or something else. So stick with me. We're gonna start with 2 rounds of skaters and plank jacks just to get everything moving, get the heart rate up, get the blood flowing. Then we've got a superset of offset push-ups and bent over rows. So for these, you will need a stack of books or you could use 1 dumbbell. I prefer a stack of books, but a dumbbell will do. And then we've got 2 rounds of split squats and a glute bridge with a march. This one's a little different, so I'll show you that. On the split squat, I'm gonna show you 2 variations for that one. A hard one and your standard split squat. And then we're gonna do 2 to 4 rounds, depending on time, of plank pull-throughs, which you'll need a dumbbell for this one as well, but we're just going for 30 minutes. All right, so let's start with the warm-up. We're gonna do our pull aparts, no band. We're gonna do palms down, squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. I'm gonna show you from the back side, good squeeze. 15, palms down. We're gonna rotate up, 15, palms up, still squeezing, shoulder blades together in the back. Once you've got those done, we're gonna hinge over at the hips, so I'm pushing those hips back flat. We're alternating arm raise. Just give me 12 of these total. And give me a little pause there at the top. Pause to squeeze, pause and squeeze for 12. After the raises, we're gonna go into a runner stretch with a pigeon pose. So we're gonna do 1 leg at a time. I'll start with this side so you can get a better visual. So we've got our 1 foot up front, sinking the hips down to the knee, and I'm trying to, or the heel rather, and trying to open that front knee up. So pin that foot down if you need to and open that knee up. Just hang out for 30 seconds or so. Do some deep breaths. And then we're gonna drop it into a pigeon, more of a pigeon pose. So my knees going to the ground, I'm sinking those hips further. And if you don't get to the ground, that's okay. Obviously, I'm not making it to the ground. I'm not super supple, but give me what you got. Just pushing into it, and you can hit it from different angles. You can open up that chest different ways. Take big breaths for another 30 seconds. Do that on both sides. Runner stretch, then the pigeon pose. After that, last thing, we're gonna do a squat with a raise overhead. So it's 2 separate movements, squat, raise. Just go as far as you can. It may not feel like you're getting all the way overhead, but get as high as you can with them. We're gonna do 12 of those. All right, so now we're gonna start with the dynamic warm up. So we're gonna do skaters first. Get you plenty of space. Reaching over with the back leg and over with the arm to tap the ground. Just go as low as you can for me. So we're almost doing a curtsy lunge with these, the way my knee is opening up to the side. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. After that, we're going with a plank jack. High plank position or low. And we're gonna go open, close, open, close. 30 seconds. 2 rounds all the way through. I'm gonna start with my first superset, offset push-up. So you need something about 6 inches. I'm gonna elevate 1 hand. Getting a little more stretch because you're sinking into that elevated side a little more. Now you can do these on the knees as well, whichever you need to do. Also, if neither of those are working, just go to a couch or a chair. Couch is probably a little more stationary. We can do your push-ups from there. That would be your modification. Next thing, with the bent over rows, you'll need your dumbbells. So we're gonna hinge over. We're pulling our elbows in close. Now I'm pulling more of at an angle, so it's not a straight up and down. I'm pulling more back into my hip pocket. So if that's causing you back problems, just do a knee supported row or a supported row off the couch one at a time. Next superset. So your standard split squat will be here. Dropping the back knee. Most of you have already done these before. If you want to up the ante, make it a little tougher, we're gonna start from the ground. We're gonna narrow that stance up. So if you'll see, I've got a more forward knee position, which is okay. So we're gonna keep the chest nice and tall. Try not to lean on these, chest up. So this narrow position is just getting a little more load on the quad, so it's a little tougher. So you can start with the split squat, the traditional. If you want to narrow it up to make it harder, do that. If you're wanting to scale back, make it easier. Grab a hold of something, still try to do that one leg at a time, if at all possible. With that little added support will help take some pressure off. A glute bridge that we're going to weight up. Your glutes are strong, so add weight. Don't be shy with it. Bridge up with one leg, up with the other leg, down. That's one. Keep the hips tall the whole time. Driving those heels to the ceiling. As many as you can. That's gonna put more time and attention on the muscle. We're trying to get as much work in as possible in a little amount of time with limited equipment. So push the reps on all of those supersets. Last part, you'll need one dumbbell. High plank for this one. Open up those legs for balance. You're reaching across, dragging it through. Reach across, drag it through. Don't pick it up, just drag it. And try not to rock the hips. Keep them as steady and still as possible.